So, like, I hear about the Spurs, this y Spurs that, y como que esto y esta, pero I never hear about the real Spurs chisme. Dime, por favor.
Joe, hit us with the chisme.
Y'all had put me over here in the other room because I'm with the kids now. You know, I was acting up in the other one. But the chisme going on this week is we had Zach Collins actually doing on-court activities with the team, which is a good thing because that leads us to believe that Zach Collins will return hopefully sooner rather than later because he is the biggest gamble for the San Antonio Spurs at this time because the thing is, the kid could never stay healthy when he was with the other team, especially with the Blazers, always prone to injury. But it looks like the Spurs are probably going to err on the side of caution, I would think, and let him come in when he's ready. So I'm hoping that we will go ahead and see him maybe near the end of December. Crossing my fingers that it will happen because the other part of the chisme is the Spurs are in the midst of a 4-game winning streak. The thing is they went ahead and they've toppled some good teams. You know, they played against the Warriors, and they were up on the Warriors big, except when it came to that fourth quarter. But kudos to the team for finding a way to win this close game. They were behind in the fourth. They came from behind to win the game against the Warriors. They do have a tough test ahead of them coming up on Monday against the Suns. You know, so the question is this Spurs team finally figuring things out? I would like to say yes. I want to know what you think, Rudy.
Well, what I think is almost irrelevant because I'm not that smart when it comes to Spurs ball. No, just playing. Honestly, the Spurs are in the middle of a 4-game winning streak. I can't really say right now if they're turning the corner. It's good. I mean, you're talking about a Spurs team that's defeated the Celtics, Wizards, Blazers, and Warriors, all playoff teams right now. If playoffs started today, the Warriors, the Celtics, and Wizards would be in. The Blazers would be in the play-in game. So technically all playoff teams right now. That is really good right there. The Zach Collins thing coming back, my concern is who takes a step back. And that's where I'm going to go to Derrick on. With Zach Collins possibly coming back, pretty soon here, who takes that step back? Is it a benefit for the Spurs to have him coming back?
Wow. Well, first of all, it's going to take him a little time to get in basketball, actual NBA shape. But, man, they've been playing Thaddeus Young, they'll play him 15 minutes. The next thing you know, he's not playing at all. So I'll eliminate him. The only guys I could see maybe losing time would be the young guy Lawndale and possibly Drew Eubanks. I think Pirtle has played very well. Pirtle brings a lot of things to the team on both ends of the floor. So I would think the guy that would be affected the most would probably be Drew Eubanks.
And this winning streak that they're on, 4 games, they've got the Suns coming up. Can they make it 5?
Wow. Well, it's going to be tough.
Nobody's going to crucify you.
No, the way they're playing right now, I mean, if you look at it, they're getting production from several guys. So we know they don't have that one guy that they can go to at the end of the game that's going to get you 25 on a nightly basis. But if you look at last night, the team was struggling. They had a good lead, then they blew it. All right, so Pop made an adjustment. About I think like 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. He inserted my guy from Detroit, the shooter, Bryn Forbes. So he inserts Bryn Forbes. Now they needed a pickup. They had blown the lead. Bryn Forbes come in. He plays well. He scores 18 points. He leads the game in scoring. All the Spurs in scoring. So they made a great adjustment last night. Pop is coming out of his comfort zone. He's getting used to these young guys. He's letting them blend together. And I already said they have a good team. I just think they need a star.
What are you getting mad at me for? I believe
No,
you.
I'm just saying I don't want people to think I don't think they have a good team. They're young. They're like the third youngest team in the NBA. But if you look at their team, they have a good team. I just want them to bring in that one guy that could be the guy that they're going to – the glue guy who's going to be the guy that can get you 25, that can go off the dribble since we don't have DeMar DeRozan anymore. Just that one guy that can fill it up and that can pass the ball a little bit.
Who can that guy be?
Banchero. I'm just playing.
Banchero.
Well, no, that's a good answer. If they don't want to go for the playoffs this year, then that's a great answer. But if it seemed like the guys, at what point do you listen to the players? The players seem like they want to make the playoffs, and it seems like the way they're playing that they believe they should make the playoffs.
Do you think they make the playoffs?
The way they're playing right now, yes, because I don't think, if you look at it, I think they beat out of Sacramento at the end. I believe they beat out Portland at the end. those are the teams you're going to have to beat out. I think Dallas will be right there. Dallas might even be a 5 seed. So I say the Spurs can make it in 7, maybe in that play-in game. Yes, I do believe that.